I'm Ashley Odom, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keys and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, family? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow in our fifth year. A season that we have called and coined the Big Nickel. KT and I are still on this incredible mission. We started back in 2020. That's right. We are going to all over this country, every nook and cranny, and we are finding rising superstars in the game of women's basketball. Individuals who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. As far as we can go all across the country, sometimes you don't have to look very far. That's right. Put your M's up, Mesquite, Texas. Make some noise for one of your very own. She is in her 15th year of coaching experience, and now she is a newly minted Wildcat. This is what I need. Arizona, make some noise for the 2017 TABC Division I Assistant Coach of the Year, the Arizona Wildcats Associate Head Coach, Coach Ashley All right, Coach, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh, man, it's been a long time coming, but I know, Coach, we super excited about having you on it. She got $1 million smile. That's what I like. Come on, Nation.
Oh, that's so sweet.
With $1 million smile like Coach Odom, the bar has been set. If this is your first time watching the show, welcome to the You Got Next experience. I am your host, the mouth out of South B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT Kev. Ooh, we hot like fish grease right now. These things is popping like Orville Redenbach. I'm feeling good. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, B. Jones. You know, this is my recruit, so I had to stay on, Coach. I've been trying to get on the show for a minute, but, man, I'm just glad she's finally here.
Hey, you did a job.
Oh, well, you know what's coming with that now. We already made an agreement, my NIL. Don't trip.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you, Kevin. I saw some discretionary funds missing from the budget. Is that what it took to get Coach Odom on this show, man? We had to cut a check.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. Rudy's Chicken was prison, man. I had to get Coach on, so let's go.
All right, Coach, let's get this thing kicked off. We're going to have a good time today, but you got to kick the show off. We got to learn something about you, and I, for one, love this segment. Welcome, y'all, to the moment of truth. This is the icebreaker we got with Coach Odom. The rules are super simple. This is our version of 2 truths and 1 lie. So as you know, before the show, she's picked 3 unique facts about herself that Kevin and I don't know, but we're going to have exactly 60 seconds to see if we can work as a team and figure it out. But we got an ace up our sleeve. I got on short. I got on polo. I got on my company shirt today. But Kevin, you got some sleeves on. Kevin got an ace up his sleeve. That is all of y'all that's watching this. That's right. You are going to help us to conquer Coach Odom. Let's go. Coach Odom, give us your 3 facts.
All right. Fact number 1. Born and raised Dallas, Texas / Mesquite, Texas. I moved there. So born and raised. Texas girl, heart through and through. All right, that's one. All right, number two. I did not originally think I was going to be a coach. Thought I wanted to be a physical therapist. Went through that whole process very last minute before I got out of college. Made that switch. And then the last one. This one's a fun one. All right. My stepmother is Yolanda Adams.
Oh, Kevin. I ain't buying that. I think Yolanda Adams is her stepmama, man. I'm not buying for one.
If you go to social media, she says there's mommy number 2.
Yes.
So that could be.
Look at that research.
Hey, so that could be. Hey, well, B. Jones, that could be her play mama.
Or for the sake of this one, Kevin, for the sake of this one, I'm gonna say Yolanda because she can sing. Yolanda Adams can sing, and I ain't messing with the Lord. I need the Lord on my side, so I'm praying Yolanda's watching this so we can get them blessings. You know what, Kevin? I'm gonna say she knew she wanted to be a coach out from squad one. I say she came out the gate. It wasn't nothing about no physical therapy. Wasn't nothing about no physical therapy. Come on, Kevin.
All right, we'll go with that one. For some reason, I think.
Well, she did have a master's degree in kinesiology.
So let's go with that one, B. Jones. I mean,
all right, we're gonna say Yolanda Adams is your folks, and we know you born and raised in Mesquite. You threw it through with that Mesquite, so we're gonna say number 2 is the lie, Coach. Which one was it?
It's actually the first one. I grew up there, but I was actually born in Lubbock, Texas. My mom's from a small town out there.
Yeah,
born in Lubbock.
Yeah, I'm heartbroken. I guess she slipped. It was a vernacular. She got us with the wordplay, KT. Look.
I gotta be smart. Y'all do your homework.
Oh my goodness, I'm a little embarrassed about that one, Kevin, because I didn't pick up on the wordplay. But what does that make our record on the year, KT? We
now 32-27.
32-27. My goodness. We got probably about at least 70 more shows left in this year. So we got a chance to make it up. And we got to stay on the winning side of this thing at a minimum, Coach. Like, don't you smile, Coach. Still
winning. I just won this time. That's it.
$1 million, baby. Come on, let's go, Coach. Here we go. Let's take this show and turn it up. We're gonna have a good time today, and we're gonna tell them your story, your way. And you know what that means. You've been on a road trip recently, Coach? Me and Kevin, we go on road trips all the time. Have you been on one recently? All right, so you know what you got to do when you first get in the car? Come on, Coach, get that right hand. Reach it up. There it is. Reach over your left shoulder. Oh. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. It's time to go to work. Now, this is the thing. This is what we need before we take off on this incredible journey. We need everybody that's out there that's watching this to keep the spirit alive. Keep the spirit of women's basketball in front of you and understand that we need your help to take this show to a whole another level. We can't do it on our own. We got to have some cliques, some family kicking it down for us. So we need y'all to do 4 things. And guess what, Coach? These 4 things don't cost a penny. They free. We asking all your people to do 4 things that won't cost us $1. Number 1, stay around. Hang out with us. Hang out to the end of the show. That's an easy one, right? Go use the bathroom, come back in this thing, and hit repeat. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, hit that back 10-second button. All right, now the second one is we need you to hit that like button. Now, I heard rumors that Coach used to play at Lamar, and I heard she was a bucket. So I need y'all to stroke that thing, hit that like button, like Coach when she was a walking bucket at Lamar University. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about Number three, it's a simple one. Share, and share some more. Send this to all your friends, your family, your colleagues, your classmates, your co-workers. It don't matter. Let's run the numbers up on this show and sell the mission, because we're going to talk some Arizona basketball today. So I know Wildcat Nation would be excited to spread the word about what they got going on with this new regime. And then last but not least, subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the Sports Life Talk tribe. Join us on our mission as we are looking to get 10,000 audacious, faith-driven soldiers that's marching along with us, family members in this mission that we want to grow this game and grow this platform of women's basketball. Coach Odom. It's time for you to talk to your people. They looking at you right now. Let us know. Are they going to show us some love on this episode?
Oh, of course. Of course. They coming through. I
feel like they're going to come through, so this is your moment to shine. On the count of 3, smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! Yeah, Kevin, it's that Euro with the layup. Let's go. Welcome to the family. We got so many new people that's rocking with us. This is what we need, Coach. We want to go through, me and Kevin, we literally want to give a digital handshake to everybody that's watching today that decide to participate in this. We need to know who they are, though. We don't need no name and address and all that. We just need them to throw one emoji in the chat. One simple emoji, Coach. And that is your favorite emoji. What is our emoji of the show, Coach?
Ooh, I just use it all the time. It hit me with the smirk, that little smirk with the little side, you know.
I like how she labeled it, the smirk. Yeah. Let's do it. Throw the smirk in the chat. Let us know you're rocking with us today. Kevin, what we going to tell those folks that hit us with that smirk? Hit us with that smirk. What we going to tell them folks, KT?
I'm going to tell them I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my life is so cloudy. Guide me until I'm sure. I need for y'all to open up your hearts. No, we're going to tell them thank you, B. Jones. I just had to
and look, if for the youngsters that's watching this, go get your Yolanda Adams on. Go turn you on some gospel and y'all to get that reference. But that's right. We want to welcome y'all all to the family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around Sports Life Talk. And we super excited. We super appreciative of having you on this journey. We hope you're having a good time because guess what? Right now we're at about a 4. We about to turn it up. Let's go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
B. Jones, I was trying to see how I was going to squeeze that song in because I was going to put it in there. I was going to actually sing it. Brother, you know what? I'm going to take this one slow.
Yolanda Adams lawyer would have reached out to us. Start singing it. Kevin, you know what? It just hit me. You got a Yeet tweet today? You got a Yeet tweet?
Well, no, I don't, B. Jones. You got one?
You know, I want some Texas Tech. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone. Let's leave it alone because she at Arizona now. We ain't gonna talk about Texas Tech. All right.
Or we can just say the Yeet tweet. Give us your favorite Yolanda Adams song.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
There we go.
I mean, I just almost sang it to y'all. I may be singing later on, but
all right. So the rules of the Yeet tweet. Y'all know what Twitter is. It's formerly known as Twitter. Now it's called X. So go to Twitter, throw in your favorite Yolanda Adams song name, and make sure you hashtag Yeet tweet and tag in Sports Life Talk. That way we can get in the conversation and hopefully the community. I can't wait to see all the names. Kevin, I already know. I'm gonna go a little bit more above board, more popular. Because that was just my favorite Yolanda Adams song. But I can't wait to hear what everybody else got to say. All right, Kevin, let's go. Let's heat up.
All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into our Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation. And the way we kick off every initiation, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. So I think it'd be too obvious to do Yolanda, like off the bat. So
I thought it was automatic. I thought you.
It's a given, right? It's a given. It's on the playlist if you hop in my car. But Chris Brown, he's there. All right. Alex Isley, been listening to a lot lately. All right. Then I would go with. I'm a big time Tank fan, musically. Her. I listen to her, and then. Mint Condition.
Oh.
All the instruments.
Mint Condition, that group is slept on. That is an amazing group.
No, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm glad you mentioned Tank because I felt bad for Tank for years. Why did you leave that phone number in the console? Why did you knew she was going to go through that. You knew she was going to go through that, Tank. Baby, I deserve. I felt bad.
You had to put that anthem out there for people.
It was cold. Kevin.
But, hey, the new Tank you got to be careful for. I mean,
really?
Tank is in another
zone.
Adults only when you listen to Tank right now. That's all I'm saying.
What he said.
Goodness.
I don't think we've ever had.
PG.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever had a mint condition. I don't know who Alex Isley is. Is that who you said?
Pull up.
Okay, so you got to determine your own. Will text me after the show, Coach? But Kevin, that's a tough top five. One that I know, especially when you got Chris Breezy with the dance moves. What are you gonna give a KT? I can't wait to hear this ranking.
All right, Coach. I like to rank everybody's top five. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our shout out to the great Kobe Bryant. B. Jones, it took us a minute to get Coach on here, and
yes,
her top 5 didn't disappoint. So I'm being real generous on this one, B. Jones. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the mamba for it because the mint condition I think set it off. Let's give her the
mint condition. There's a meeting.
Nope,
that was Drew Hill.
That was Silk.
But it's all right.
Oh, that's Silk. That is Silk. But anyway, I'm starting at 21 over.
You gave her 24.
I like that sound.
It was 24.
Yeah, I gave her 24. I gave her 24.
Because B. Jones, what kind of man would I be if I didn't give her the mamba? You know what I mean?
I'm loving all the song plugs on here.
Oh, I love mint condition. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
So I had to say Storm, because as a little kid growing up, she was the only Black superhero that I ever saw. And so, you know, you envision you can be what you can see, right? So representation matters. And Storm has always kind of been that, I think, for a lot of Black little girls growing up, but, you know, specifically me seeing her on the screen.
And the fact that you brought up Storm, I can bring up Halle Berry. So that was beautiful. I'm loving this episode, B. All right, Coach. So we asked that superhero question because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. And we know that Storm and the X-Men, they have their own theme music. But what would Ashley Odom's theme song be?
Ooh. Gosh, dog. I would have to say, and it's, I really listened to it on my workout playlist earlier today, but Big Sean, Blessings.
I feel
blessed. Yeah. Way up. I like that.
Hey, yeah.
That is dope. All right, Coach. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I think it's taught me that there's a lesson in everything. We all go through experiences, good, bad, some indifferent, but you can always learn something from everything you go through. I am who I am, where I am today, because of my whole journey with basketball, and I'm very appreciative for all the people that have touched it, for all the lessons that I've learned through the game.
All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress.
Okay.
Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Man, I think growing up, like we all think Sanaa Lathan because loving basketball, right? I think that's the obvious answer. But so my daughter is like hooked on Sonic right now, Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if y'all seen the movie, but the actress, I think her name is Tika Sumner. Yep. So I've kind of been on that kick lately. I think she's, probably closer to my age. I know she's short too, so that's kind of work out.
She's an amazing actress too, so that's a perfect choice.
I mean, she's been in so many different type of movies and shows, and so I think I'm gonna go off the beaten path, choose somebody else.
And B, go ahead and check out those Sonic movies. They're pretty dope, man. I know we're a little older, and you don't have. I
want to. My daughter, she grown now, and I don't get to cheat and go.
It's not like cartoonish though. Like that's why Tika's in it. Like it's just.
Okay. I know Jim Carrey in it, so he funny.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey kills it, absolutely. All right, Coach. So this is the most important question that I asked during our initiation. B and I would love to travel, and when we travel, we got to eat. Now, I know you haven't been in Arizona that long, but we come down there for a game. Mm-hmm. And when we come down there, what's the food spot we going to? And give us your go-to meal.
All right, so there's a place called El Charro, but the steakhouse. It's in downtown. Yeah. So like in Tucson, there's this big Sonorian flair with all the different type of food. So think steakhouse, Sonorian flair, bring it together. They source their meat in like it's top shelf.
Coach,
Being from Texas, steakhouse, like it gotta be legit. So no, it's really good. So honestly, I'm gonna go with a ribeye. That's what I suggested.
I don't even know what Sonoyan fly is, but I know it sounds absolutely delicious.
It's close to Mexican, but it's like we're so close to Mexico, people don't realize that either. But it's Sonorian. Like you'll hear people say a Sonorian hot dog. Now I'm not a fan of it. It's a little too much going on. But like there's a lot of good Mexican food that's here. It's just different. I'm used to Tex-Mex. It's just different.
Kevin, I'm be like, can I get my Sonorian sauce for my ribeye, please? I need all the Sonorian fixings.
All right, so Coach, here's the deal. When we come down there, you, Coach Burt, B. Jones, and Alice, I'll go out.
Okay.
Don't do that, Kevin. Don't do that. Don't be doing stuff like we big time.
I owe you though. I owe you. So I got you. I owe you. I got you.
Y'all about to see me get emotional before the end of this show.
Hey, because here's a little thing. We've been trying to get Coach on, but the schedules couldn't come together because, of course, she's new in Arizona and they're working. They're putting together a quality squad. But here's the thing. When the other coach that I just mentioned, that I won't say her name again, was at another school, we reached out to her and she's like, yeah, I'm going to do your show. So she owes us too, B. Jones. So I'm putting everybody on the clock. Everybody getting
I got you.
Kevin, keep receipts for real. Shout out to that. All right, y'all.
All right, so go. Hold on, B. Jones. Let me get, I got to tie everything.
My bad. I'm just nervous, man.
We having too much fun, B. Jones. That's what it is. And we getting all off track. All right, so the initiation might be wrapping up, but we're just getting started. Now, as we dive deeper into Coach's incredible journey, we want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. And don't forget to go check out the rest of our amazing family members at sltugotnext.com. Now, let me pass the mic back to B as he officially reintroduces our newest play cousin, Coach Ashley Odom. So go ahead and take it away, B.
Recruiting guru, coaching technique, disciplinarian. I'm talking about you are a absolute monster in this game and officially the associate head coach of the new regime at the Arizona Wildcats women's basketball program. Welcome to the show, Ashley Odom. Ashley, let's go. I'm excited about this one. 15 years in the game is a long time, but it don't happen overnight. You had to work to get here. So let's take them back to the beginning and let's talk about your b-ball journey. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. Let's see. I had to say on the playground as a kid, probably second grade-ish, because I walked to school every day and we couldn't go in the building yet. So we had to play on a blacktop. And so there were one or two things that you can do on a blacktop. You can play basketball, you can play tetherball. Now I could play some mean tetherball too, but that's when I fell in love with basketball. I think it helped me be unique. No one else in my family played it. So it kind of gave me my own little thing and been rocking with it ever since.
Y'all ain't have many choices. Tetherball is horrible. That is the worst.
Look. Dallas, Texas, Edna Road. Look, if you went to Edna Road, you already know.
I'm still trying to understand the rule. I bet you don't nobody really know the real rules of tetherball. I think we just make it up.
It's like Uno.
I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. You hit it.
Playing.
If I get it past you twice, that's the point.
I bet nobody even knows what tetherball is anymore.
Hey, listen, young ladies, it's when they got that big pole and there's a ball tethered to it, a big leather ball.
It's like yellow.
Yeah, it's got a little weight on it though. It's got a little weight, like a little bit heavier than a volleyball. And y'all punching it back and forth at each other, hoping not to wrap it. We're trying to wrap it around the whole pole. But all right, coach. So that's super dope. Now, when did you realize that basketball was going to be a vehicle for life? Because as I mentioned in the two truths and a lie, or the moment of truth, you did get a major. You knew that kinesiology. You knew you wanted to be around the study of sports movement and people and anatomy and all of that stuff. So when did you know that this was going to be the basketball route?
Like coaching or playing?
Playing and coaching, because you had a playing career and everything.
Yeah. I would say probably when I started getting serious, playing summer basketball, I'm asking my parents to invest their hard-earned money in the summers. And, they're like, okay, if you're going to do this, you're going to go all in. So I think we started traveling seriously, maybe about 8th grade, when I thought, okay, this might lead to something. We talking scholarships, and for me, scholarship was needed. School was super important, so needed the scholarship to get the education. And coaching wise, honestly, I never forget. I also played at junior college, Trinity Valley Community College. Shout out to the Valley. And I was on my way to the airport. My head coach at the time was driving me to the airport, and we were just talking, and I'm trying to decide on what school I want to go to, because there's one in particular that was going to help me with the physical therapy track, and then there was one in particular that would set me on a path if I decided I want to coach. So I'm bouncing everything off him, and he proceeds to tell me his story about him changing his major in college, and he was actually on track to go to med school. And so he actually had, because he wanted to coach, he had to go back for an extra year just to get a degree in, I think it was probably kinesiology or something like that at the time, because he was already applying to med schools, getting in med schools, all those things. And he was like, you know what, I got to follow my heart. This is not for me. And I don't know, that just gave me the confidence to kind of switch paths, because I really felt like the coaching was pulling me. I felt like I heard it my whole life, like, oh, you'd be a great coach, And I'm like, I'm not going to coach. I'm about to make this money. I'm about to be a physical therapist, make my own schedule, all the things. But I am also the type of person that's going to, if I decide I want to do something, I'm going to dive all the way in. And when I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist, I shadowed my therapist for a good year and a half. And then I worked at the clinic for another half year, just to experience what it was like. Like, I need to know what this is really going to be like if I'm going to do this. And I think I had the vision of what it's like to be a physical therapist with an athlete. Like, we're motivated, right? Like, we're trying to get back to our sport. Like, it's around sports, when in actuality 90% of the clients are older, hip replacements, knee replacements. You get two different types of older people, very, very sweet ones that are baking me goods and bringing it to the office every day, and then you got some that in their mind you're hurting them, like we're trying to help you get back to being able to walk and all the things, but through this process, this hurts. And young lady, you're younger than me, and you're not about to sit up here and tell me to do three sets of 10, and I wish you'd tell me something different. So just kind of changed the path for me, because I knew I wanted to do something in sports. And I think physical therapy, like, the game's changed, and there are a lot more positions that are probably more specialized in sport. But I just, felt that calling for basketball, and Coach Michael Landers, shout out. He gave me the confidence to go ahead and make that switch.
After this weekend, Kevin gonna need you to refer. You still got some relationships with your physical therapist?
It's been a minute. I don't even know if she's still doing it.
Now, Coach, you came up in that era of Dallas basketball that I hear so many stories about, and it's wonderful. It's one of the gifts I've been given, because I wasn't around. I'm from Louisiana, but I've been just heard how coming up out of Dallas, the history and the lineage of women's basketball here this is almost kind of like the Mecca. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and men's basketball is New York, but when it comes like to women's basketball, so much transpired right here in the city of the DFW area. You were a part of that, Coach. Was it hard getting the deal back then? I mean, I heard it wasn't that many AAU teams. It was kind of nuts. Like somebody broke down like the 2014 roster of an AAU team, and they had like Brittany Griner. I mean, it might have been like 2011, but it was ignorant.
All right. So that program that you mentioned, so I started up that program. So I started up DFW Elite. So I was on the very first team that DFW Elite had. I'm trying to remember because Lincoln was winning so many state championships back then. And so pretty much like half my team was from Lincoln at that time. Dominique Sills. We had a few other girls that were from Mesquite. And then at the time, like Tiff, God rest her soul, everybody called her Treetop back then. And Treetop, I think, played for Ichiban beforehand, and then she went off to school. She went to Texas. And so Tiff used to come back, and we used to play against each other where her dad, Coach Mudd, God rest his soul, he started up the program. And, like, we were forever indebted to Coach Mudd and what he started. And, like, a lot of people don't know, like, we picked baby blue as our color because at the time, you know, Nike wasn't big. There weren't these big sponsorships that were going around. Like, we were still doing car washes and stuff like that. But we picked baby blue because we can get one set of jerseys and we can be visitors or home. So that's kind of how it started.
That is insane. So you do your thing on the hoops. You go to Lamar. Sound like you had some life choices to be made. You make those life choices, and then you decide, hey, I'm going into this coaching thing full guns ablazing. What have you learned about yourself in this coaching journey? 15 years seems like a lot, but we had Carol Owens on here. For any of y'all that know, Carol Owens been in the game for 40 years. Y'all babies at 15 still.
For sure.
We've had some coaches that's been coaching forever that came on this show. So what have you learned about Ashley Odom in this 15-year journey as a coach, which you promoted yourself to associate head coach, which is a pretty prestigious honor on the sideline as well?
I think I've learned that it kind of speaks back to representation. I think at the time, another reason probably I didn't think about coaching, like just out the gate, there weren't very many Black female coaches just in general. And honestly, seeing Vivian Stringer kind of was the first that kind of had me like, okay, maybe this is something I might can do and be successful at it. Like that's a whole nother thing that I'll add to it. But I've learned that, you know, going back to talking about how everything's a lesson. I wanted to be for my players what I wanted throughout my journey, and that representation that you can be a mother, you can do all these things and still be very successful coaching. At the same time, I want to say I'm super welcoming and understanding, and I have a patience about me to explain things, and because everybody can't be coached the same way, right? But I think I have a gift of being able to break things down in a way that any of our players can understand what we're trying to convey.
Kevin usually asks $1 million question, and I'm not going to steal it from you, KT. But I want you to ask your question, Kevin, because I'm curious about that one in this situation. I'm going to tell y'all why after she answered this question.
So do you think Ashley, the hooper, could play for Coach Odom, the head coach? I mean, the associate head coach.
No doubt. As a coach, I'm super defensive minded, love defense. I was also that as a player. I wanted to guard the best player. I could care less if I scored 2 points, but you're not scoring on me. And I'm going to guard you 94 feet because I'm little, right? Like, I can't have you taking me down there in the paint. So I'm going to do what I got to do. Take your cookies while we in this front court. So I played hard. I listened. I was very coachable. You know, so all the things that I love to have in my players. So I definitely could coach myself.
Asking that question, because everybody watching this right now, I don't want to say you fooling us, but you ain't done nothing but smile this whole episode. I want y'all, Coach Odom ain't done nothing but smile this whole. But hold on, Coach. You said we do our research. I go back and I say, let me look and see what Coach like on the sideline. Because I got Texas Tech video, so I'm looking at Coach Odom on the sideline. And it ain't a smile on your face. It's about that action. So, Coach, I'm confused. what are we getting out of Coach Odom? What gets Coach Odom into that intense sideline version?
Look, so when I do get in that mode, you know it's serious, and you know the point's coming across. So I'm not gonna rah and yell all the time, but when it comes out, you gonna listen.
You go listen. So how would your players describe you, Coach?
Oh man, I would still think like welcoming, patient. I try to be all the things that I wanted in a coach. Like I could take very hard coaching. I had some of the hardest in the game, but honestly, this generation is a little different when we've all seen it. And they got to know why they're doing things, and they got to understand it. And honestly, if we want to get the best out of them, we got to be able to explain it to them. And that's me. I'm gonna pull you to the side. Like, this is why I need you to do that, because I need you to understand so you can go out there and do it to 100%. So I think that's how they would still explain me.
B. Jones, before you go, B. Jones, you know how you say we do our research?
Yeah.
And you just brought that up. It's funny you said that. And I was going, you got to scroll through Instagram to see this, though. But she likes Mr. Lucci. And if you know Mr. Lucci is from the hood. So, I just want to put that out there. So, we know that Coach Odom can get turned up, B.
So, Coach, you walk through the doors of Arizona, who, let's just be real, not even maybe 5 years removed from a national championship appearance on the deal. One of the most, recognizable African-American coaches. She up there with the five fingers. I call them the five fingers because you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, all right, so you already know what I'm talking about. It's a list, and we like, hey, these are her, right, when it comes to this coaching. So you walk into a locker room or to a program that is, they're at a different stage right now, right? And you got to bring that life, bring that vitality, bring that excitement back to Arizona Wildcats basketball that we know is there. Like I said, we just saw them play with some amazing basketball in the championship game. What is that journey been like for this coaching staff? And what was mission one? Like, how do you guys plan on going in there and resurrecting this thing and bringing it back to that stage and to that point?
Oh man, mission one was get players. No, honestly, we had one player on the roster when we got there. So we had to sign a roster just to, play this season. But on the flip side of that, I like to tell people the nice thing about that was we got to pick them, they got to pick us. Like, they know who they're playing for. They got to go through that process. And they got to.
Is that fun? Because I'm sitting up here imagining myself. I see y'all on the sideline. Recruiting seems like it's fun, but then I'm thinking to myself, like, Lord, you know how many NIL conversations they probably had to have, or how many crazy remarks, how many crazy, like, I'm just wondering. I know it's probably a huge amount of stress and pressure, but at the same time, was that fun? Like, give us the inside, just a little bit of inside look of what it's like going and signing 11 players to get a team together.
It is both. It's very much like I'm in it for relationships. I love building relationships, especially at this age. Like, you're learning so much about yourself, right? So the building the relationships part, that's the fun part. That's the getting to know them. That's the, experiencing them opening up to you, you opening up parts of your life, like me sharing my family, them sharing their family. Like, that's the fun part. But it is stressful. It's stressful, like, as you're waiting, are they going to tell us yes? Are they going to tell us no? How does this impact the rest of the team? But, I would say, like, coming in, they already had the ball rolling. And if you know Coach Burke, like, she's super passionate. She is a player's coach. She's young. She's the youngest Power 4 coach in the country. So she's relatable. Like, just all those things are easy sells. And what you see is what you get. Like, all that passion and energy that you see on social media, that is every day. Walking into the office, like, all the things, like, that is energy that you can't help but feed off of and then turn around and give it back. Like, that's very much, how she is. And it just trickled down to all of us and to all of our players. So those players that want to be a part of that experienced that felt that now want to put that on the court, like, that again, adding to the fun part, right? But the waiting is the stress. The waiting is the stressful part, and the amount of time it takes, right? Like, we were trying to get this scheduled, and I had official visit after official visit after recruiting, after, like, it's one thing after the next. And I'm just thankful I have a family that's so supportive that goes through this on a regular basis. And but that for the most part, it's been fun. It's been exciting. You know, very lucky to be at a place that has done it before. Like, I think with this generation, there's so much what they see and what they remember is what they know. And so we're fortunate to be somewhere that just played in the national championship not too long ago, and most of these kids remember it. And so if you can say you saw it and it's been done here already, like, what's stopping it from happening again? And we need players like you to help that happen again. And it clicks, it relates. Like, as opposed to, a national championship run that was before they were born. Like, they're not even going to remember that. And you're trying to help them see your vision as opposed to they've already seen the vision.
So you get there, and listen, we know it's not going to happen overnight. Again, it takes time. You got to build this thing. Is there any? And this is not Arizona preseason special, but is there any a few of those young ladies that we should be excited about? Get to see them in Wildcats jerseys since they coming out of the portal and joining the team. Is there anybody that in particular that, like, y'all pay attention because this young lady's going to make some noise?
Man, honestly, I would say it's going to be the power of the unit. Like, and Coach Burke talks about that all the time. Like, we didn't sign all the 5 stars and the top kids here. We got a couple of mid-major dogs. We got a couple of high school kids that were overlooked. We got a couple of kids that pretty much everybody on our team has some type of chip on their shoulder.
You got one of my girls, didn't it? Did y'all get somebody out of the DFW area?
Yeah, we got Miracle.
Yeah. Oh wait! Yeah. Hey, she is a dog. I'm super excited about Miracle. So listen, you got to build this thing. This is year one. It's gonna be some challenges. It's gonna be some bumps. But if you guys get back on the phone, or when we sit down at that steakhouse in April of next year, and the season is all over with. Or excuse me, May, I don't know, April, and you guys look back at the year, what you'll know that this year was successful because of what, Coach? What is going to give you, Coach Burke, and the rest of that staff that feeling of, okay, we cooking with fish grease?
Laying the foundation, like a true, which has been the blessing in what I was saying before, in that we were able to handpick our players to come through. And Monte has been great that stuck around, the one that stuck around. And so with that, like, we already have the young women that we love being around every day, who are talented, who have the same mindset, who have that chip on their shoulder. We all had the same personality. We just trying to get out the mud, right? And so to see the year and how, like, that the goal is always championships. That's always the goal. We're not going to talk about it any different just because it's year one, just because we're just starting out. Like, there's no excuses at the end of the day. But to be able to see us surprise people, us, knock off a couple of people that you didn't think we could because we don't have the roster that people don't think we should have to be successful. Those are the moments that I'm looking forward to, that I know we'll be able to look back and be like, yeah, we got something, and we just gonna keep building off of it.
Kevin, she the associate head coach do it. I can't stop her. Kevin. She ready for every question I got. So this is a question you wasn't prepared for. Let's take it off the basketball court. I guess it's kind of on the basketball court, but you being an African American female, you are one of the coaches, and that's one thing that I love about women's basketball that we don't get to see in men's basketball: the family aspect. Y'all travel with y'all babies sometimes. Y'all have them on recruiting trips with you, and this is just something we see on the sidelines all the time at the tournaments. We'll be introduced to people's kids. We like, oh, I didn't know. But your baby is out front and center. You're very proud of your family dynamic. How difficult is that to balance, though? Being a mom and then traveling so much and so much required as a Division I Power 4 associate head coach. Tell us a little bit about that journey, Coach.
I mean, it's my greatest accomplishment, my greatest blessing for sure. But I'll start with, I commend all my single women head coaches that have kids, and I have plenty of friends that do, because it takes a village. And I'll start with my husband being the most supportive man on this earth that makes it all possible. Like, everybody asks me, like, if my daughter isn't with me, right? They're like, where is she? And I'm like, she's with her dad. Like, they having father-daughter time, not even worried about me. I come back, they working on the cars and, all the things. And so that's a blessing in itself. And that's what makes it easy. And, even if there's times I doubt myself, or I'm like, man, like, I'm missing so much and all the things, he's always there to reassure me. Along with, I say the village, like my entire family is super supportive. And again, like my team, my players, like my mama, for example, those are her babies. And she hadn't even met them yet, but those are her babies. And look, the shutdown, I'm trying to go out of town. She coming here. She was like, I got to meet my babies. I got to see, where our new family is. And that's essentially what it is. And I'll also say I'm very fortunate to have mentors and other coaches that have already done it. So there's no doubt in my mind that you can be a mother and be a coach at this level, because I've seen it. And it's a blessing to have seen it. It's a blessing to have people in my corner who I can bounce things off of. Like, oh man, please tell me how potty training went. Like, how did you do it? How did you find the time? Just things like that. And it's a blessing. And, you see so many coaches with their families loud and proud, just out there, because, our players are our family. This program, we spend more time with them than we do our family. And so to be able to be somewhere where it goes hand in hand, like my family, everybody else's family on staff, like that was most important to me. And it becomes a priority, when you're in this business, to be somewhere where family's definitely first.
My wife just sent me in a fan question, a family question.
All right, come on.
This is going to be the last question. Have you ever had a private concert with Yolanda Adams at turkey dinner? Have Yolanda ever just bust out, got on that piano, y'all just toe it up around the dinner table?
Oh gosh, no, she's always saving her voice, quite honestly. But she's so talented that, I mean, I've known her since I was 3, 4, so I don't see her in that light. Like, that's literally just my mama number 2. That's Mama Yo-Yo. And so, joking around at the table, she'll let out a few notes to remind us, yeah, we know who got the voice in the family, but if anybody's giving a concert, it's my little sister, and she has a voice on her, and she's super talented just in all ways. She lives in California now, and she does voiceovers and acting and all those type things. And so I'm super proud of her. But that she the one with the singing talent, not me. So I'll direct. I'll I'll provide the tea, keep your voice ready. If it's not the shower, I'm not letting it out. I can have my own concert, but I'm not gonna embarrass anybody else.
All right, that's what's up. Kevin, I know I ran way over, but you know what? As long as it took us to get Coach Odom, I was going to take my time and get this name right. I wasn't rushing nothing today. I'm not Putin. All right, here we go, Coach. We got time for one, right, KT? We got time for one?
Yeah, let's do it. You know we got to do this one for sure.
All right, let's go one. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to put Coach Odom in a game of Would You Rather, our version of Would You Rather, except this is going to be a this or that, all right? We are both phenomenal, world-renowned sneakerheads. We love our sneakers. So for this round only, Kevin and I have handpicked, tailor-made a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we think that you would like, Coach. Something that we think brings that Ashley Odom flavor to the show. We know that if you look good, you feel good, you play good. So on the count of three, we're going to get you, Ashley Odom, to say, hold that sneaker. And when you say it, that's going to give us the green light to present you our kicks. Okay, Coach? Whichever pair you like the best, you will be the judge, the jury, and the executioner on this episode. All right?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Gosh, dog. I gotta go with Mouth of the South. The ones. They started it off.
Oh!
The very first ones got out the gate. I gotta go with them.
Ooh, that's mean, Coach. Look, hey, this thing heavy. Ooh, it feels so good to win and to be one of the winners on this episode, especially since I know how tough he had to recruit you, Coach. He stole one from me not too long ago, so this one is super sweet.
I will say y'all made that tough, and you do your research too, because it's MJ all day. I used to be a legit sneakerhead collector when I was in school and fresh out of college, but you know, it's when you got kids, like that's a different investment.
Coach, I almost took it back.
P. Jones, you already won. Move on. I'm not sure. You already won. Don't care about that shoe.
I almost went with the DFW Elite on them, Coach.
Hey, let's hear her get Coach off. She needs to go do something. Let's go. Come on.
Coach, I think he's trying to usher you off the stage, Coach. I ain't know no better. I think he's
playing the Sandman music.
Coach Ashley Odom, the title of this show is You Got Next. This is your moment of manifestation. As much as we love talking about the past, now we get it. Your story is important because it got us to a certain point, but me and KT, we visionaries. We talking about the future of women's basketball here, and we know there's some big things planned for you. So this is your moment of manifestation, Coach. What's up next for Ashley Odom?
Man, turning Arizona women's basketball into a powerhouse. That's what's next, for sure.
All right, Coach, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Man, I don't want to leave nobody off. Shoot. Shout out to everybody. You know, again, appreciate everybody on this journey. Shout out to my husband. Gave him a shout out earlier because, again, he's holding down the fort right now. She hadn't walked into the room yet, so we good.
All right, Coach. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Oh, man. Y'all have done so many people. Gosh.
Yeah, that rope tightened up, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Have y'all done Amber Gregg yet?
Nope.
All right.
You said Amber Gregg?
Amber Gregg. She's assistant coach at UTSA.
Yeah, she just took that job, right? Yeah.
Yep. She's getting in and out of the coaching. Mm-hmm. We grew up, playing against each other. She's from that San Antonio area. Like, it's like family, yeah. So that's what I'm calling out. That's who got next.
So we can finally get her on the show, B. Jones. We were trying to get her on like last year, but we kind of lost touch. But yeah, now it's official.
Kevin ain't pulling no punches this up. I'm talking about he called everybody out. No, Coach, he mad. Coach Amber, Greg, let the world know that you are up next. It is official. Your ticket just got punched and you are now on the clock. We got to get you on the show so we can spread the incredible word of how dope you are. You just got a first-class recommendation, so I, for one, am super excited about it. Get your top 5 ready. Pick a theme song and find us somewhere incredible to eat because we're going to make history.
Have better shoe taste. That's what I need you to do. Have better shoe taste.
We're going to make history right here on this platform, Coach Greg. We're going to be reaching out to you super soon. Coach Ashley Odom, you got next. Coach, you are a powerhouse. You are dynamic. You are genuine. You are the truth, the real deal. One of one, amazing energy, super smile. We appreciate you, Coach. We rocking 10 toes down with you. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a wop, 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 wop. Let's go. Kevin, I'm losing my voice.
I wish you stopped talking, to be honest with you.
Thank y'all for having me, though.
I didn't even get all my questions out. I ain't even get all my questions out because we got to talk some Arizona recruiting next time you come on here because that's paradise. That's paradise, Kevin. I don't know what people talking about. I'm signing all up here. Matter of fact, I want to make it official. Arizona is in my top 5. I just want to let y'all know right now.
It's funny you say that because I was going to commit on the show, but they got to work harder for me now.
Okay, now I got to recruit. I got you.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching the show. Coach Odom, thank you so much for being on here. Shout out to Ariel. Shout out to your whole family. Y'all are doing some dope things. Y'all just setting the stage of how dope women's basketball is. So we appreciate y'all. We appreciate you for watching it. This thing is not possible without you. So make sure you go and you throw the smirk emoji. You know what I'm talking about? In the chat, if you're with us today, if you're holding us down, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get this thing going. We love y'all. We're going to keep working hard for you. Don't forget, if you want to be on the show, SLTUGotNext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about who you are, why you feel like you got next, and we're gonna give you an audition. We're gonna definitely get you out there so we can work with you. For all our podcast junkies, the whole road trip theme is something that's near and dear to KT. We always on the road. We travel everywhere by car, so we listen to a lot of podcasts. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the fastest growing podcast on this side of the Mississippi is that You Got Next podcast. Over 800 episodes. Download this one, as well as all of our friends and family from the You Got Next here. We got WNBA coaches, assistants. I'm just talking about college All-Americans, high school All-Americans. It's just been super blessed. And I guarantee you something in there for everybody. So keep the laughs, keep the energy, and all the positivity. Download the You Got Next podcast. Kevin, I know I'm probably forgetting something. At Sports Life Talk, maybe hit us up on our socials, slide in our DMs. We your play cousins. We gonna talk back to you. But take us home, KT.
Like the great poet Mr. Lucci said, this episode was diabolical, B. Jones. So, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Appreciate y'all having me on.
Hey, Coach Odom. Coach Odom.
What's up?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I ain't had a good time in a long time, so I'm way up. I feel blessed. Yeah. Sports Life Talk. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last. Tough people do. So keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next.
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, oh, when just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah. If you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking it.